Welcome back, everyone, to the College Commute. Tom, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, everybody. Get ready. March Madness is starting soon. As we're recording this, it is currently Selection Sunday. Again, per our previous advice, don't pick Gonzaga. I don't care how good it seems this year.
My sleeper pick, Illinois.
That's a good one. I'll be honest, I do like Illinois as a good pick right there.
They have this really big dude. I don't remember his name, but he's good.
Big basketball players, unheard of. We're going with Illinois.
That's our pick, sponsored by the College Commute.
We're going to lock it in, and I cannot emphasize this enough. We are not sponsored by Illinois basketball.
Does March Madness have a theme song?
I would assume there is something like it.
Oh, I think it's because they're on TNT and ABC, so I think it's just whatever channel they're on. Maybe.
Really? There's got to be
because I was going to sing it when you were going on about March Madness, but I don't know what it is.
Bold of you to pick in your head first that you were going to sing it before having any idea that you knew what it was. I'm going to sing that song. Yeah, do they even have one?
I don't know. Because I know, Sunday Night Football does, Monday Night Football.
I know they all do. Off the top of my head, probably couldn't sing any single one of them.
Probably not.
Unless we're talking about 2008, Raw. WWE, baby. Let's get it.
All right. Fair enough.
It's a beautiful day today, though. We're going back into a cold period if you're from New England. Don't care if you are. It sucks here, so I'm moving soon.
Guess what time the sun sets today?
What time?
No idea, but I know it's late.
Ooh, definitely.
Daylight
savings. I
savings.
think yesterday the sun set at 5:48 or something like that.
Right, which means it's
give or take a half hour because I didn't look and I'm just guessing. So an hour after that. So we're getting towards the 7 o'clock sunsets. And that excites me.
That's what I like to hear.
That's what I'm saying, because I work all day, so I'm really so sick and tired of getting out of work and it's dark. Because sometimes I start work and it's dark.
And then you get out and it's still dark.
So life is good. I work in a basement. I don't see sunlight for days at a time.
He really does. All right, Tom, what are we talking about today?
Today, I want to talk about booze.
Nice.
Quick disclaimer from our end, drinking and driving is bad. It is never good. Please call for a ride, call an Uber, do what you got to do. Do not drink and drive. We also do not condone to underage drinking. So that being said, moving on from that, I want to talk about our 5 favorite drinks on the show today. Now, I know what you're thinking. What are they going to pick? White Claws, Coronas,
Bud Light,
Modelo. Wrong. All of those are wrong. I want to talk about our 5 favorite event drinks. Okay. I don't care what you're drinking, but what are you doing that makes that drink so good?
Okay. We go on bottom to top again?
We'll do bottom to top. That works. Leave it off on a little excitement. However, this one's going to be different just because, Alex hasn't been 21 for super long. So for legal reasons, he doesn't have that much experience to work off of.
Facts.
So it would be unfair if he wouldn't be able to reuse what I say. So we can reuse today just for the fact that obviously we rarely drink. So on these occasions where we're picking a booze, it is a rare occasion that we might not have the most experience on because we don't drink that often.
Little to no experience for me.
Exactly. He's newly 21.
Yes.
Do the math. You know when his birthday is. Anyway, I'll let you start with your...
Oh, I'm going to start again?
How do you remember who started last time? We recorded that 6 months ago.
Because I just did.
All right, I'll start.
All right, good. What's number 5?
My number 5 is an airport beer. Not a beer. Any airport drink. There's nothing like just getting absolutely baptized at illegal seafoods in the Logan Airport before you hop on a flight to Orlando International or something. You get on your plane, you're a little snoozy. You probably just spent $70 at a bar. You know the most expensive drink I've ever gotten at an airport? Yeah, $20. I spent $20 on a vodka soda.
Jesus Christ.
And guess what? Didn't think twice about it.
No, definitely.
You want to know the worst part?
What?
I bought 2.
Oh, nice.
And I slept.
I was going to say, were they strong at least?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why they were so expensive. I specifically requested doubles.
I see.
So, $10 a drink. You're doing it. Yeah, so, 4 vodka sodas with only half of the sodas there. Mm-hmm. I'm $40 deep on a half-hour layover in Charlotte, North Carolina. But regardless, great time.
Nice. Okay.
So what's your pick?
So, see, I actually have never done that. Because
that's tough.
Yeah, exactly.
COVID, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
you'll get there.
So I think my number 5 would be I'm gonna go with. I feel like this is low, but it's because there's so many other good ones. I'm gonna go with a Red Sox game.
Okay, so that's a good one.
Yes. A nice beer at a Red Sox game.
Yes.
That's my number 5.
There is nothing better than a $14 beer at a Red Sox game. And ask me if I care how much it costs. I don't. I'm at a Red Sox game. I probably bought the tickets last minute beforehand for $3. I'm just living. Didn't even plan on going to a Red Sox game. You take the T in, buy some last minute tickets. And next thing you know, you're spending $300 on 4 Bud Lights.
Yep.
That's what I call a day in the city, boys.
And it's not any sporting event. It's a Red Sox
It's a Red Sox game.
Because it's something about being outside.
Exactly. The breeze is different. Everything is good. I don't want to throw you. I can't wait to, I'm going to throw you under the bus here. I just feel like the last time you experienced that, someone bought you a beer.
No. I mean, no.
No, we buy our own beers. They just.
I did buy it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Theo.
Theo's still got a cone on it.
Anyway, I'm going to go with my 4th pick now. Red Sox is a good one. That was on my list. I might adjust. We'll see. I'm going to go with 5th Hole Golf Beer.
Ooh.
And me and Alex are members of the same country club, humble brag. But he knows just as well as I do what the 5th hole is like. And that's pretty much like the most secluded hole. And that's
also the worst hole.
Oh, yeah, it's awful. So that's usually where our shenanigans begin. And don't get me wrong, I do start drinking on hole 1 or 2.
Usually 2 because we have to get out of the way.
Yeah, 2 because we're not good at golf and people are on us.
Yep.
But so first couple holes, I'm drinking, not really feeling it. And all of my balls are going right into the fucking woods. It's not even funny. Every single ball I hit just gets shanked right into the woods. Anyway, breakfast balls. We're either warming up or we're winning. And there's no in between. So you get to hole 5. You're secluded. No one can see you. Your golf game's starting to warm up. So this is usually where we shotgun a beer right before we put our balls directly into the pond. Because hole 5 has this gnarly pond that is just real hidden. Sneaks up on you and just takes all the balls.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So that's mine, hole 5 beer.
Honestly, I didn't even think of that, and I feel like that should be on my list, but I don't know if it's going to be. I feel like if anything, that might be right outside the list.
It's true. There's a lot of good drinks in the world, and my go-to golf drink lately has switched from. I started with Miller Lite, and then I switched to a blueberry vodka lemonade.
Oh my god, those things were so good.
They were so good, so tasty, so strong. You buy them in a can, 12%, comes in a 6-pack. Next thing you know, you're sitting on hole 18 for 2 hours in the dark.
Yeah. All right, my number 4, I'm going to go with on a boat on the lake.
Ooh, I didn't consider that.
Yeah.
Boat beers are good beers.
Boat beers, yeah.
I'm using beer as a blanket term. I rarely drink beer. I actually like
on
tequila.
A boat, I probably would.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I don't think, knowing my dad, he might be mixing up some margs on the boat. But
that's what I would love.
Yeah, but usually it's just beer.
And this summer, I plan on finding out.
Yeah, exactly. I think we're getting a new boat. So.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
We're gonna next weekend.
Oh,
maybe. I don't know.
Oh, surprise.
Yeah, surprise.
Sweet.
But yeah, boat beers. Honestly, the good thing about boat beers too is that you can drink 2 and you can get tipsy because
you're in the sun.
Rocking of the boat in the sun. You get drunk off of 2 beers, and it's kind of nice.
Yep. So when we were in Greece, when we would wake up every morning when we were traveling between the islands, we would wake up at 4:30, 5:30 in the morning to go catch our ferry. By the time we get all of our stuff ready, there's a bunch of us checking out of the hotel. We get onto the ferry. We're a little hungover from the night before because we're going to nightclubs and stuff. And we'd get on these boats, and we're on this ferry for 3.5 hours, just straight up rocking on the ocean. And the first time we got on that ferry and realized that no matter what time of morning it was, the bar was full service. Ooh. We just started slugging beers at 7 in the morning on a boat. We're getting to our destination, we're docking in Mykonos at 10:30 in the morning, just absolutely feeling great.
That sounds awesome.
Boat beers, fantastic.
Awesome.
All right, so are we up to my number 3 now?
I think so.
All right, so number 3,
now it's getting dicey.
It's getting a little bit dicey. I'm going to have to go with a solid Friday night after a full week of work.
Okay.
Because
Right.
work is stressful sometimes.
Right.
And like the other day, my Friday afternoon, I was just getting hammered, and not like I wasn't getting drunk. I was getting like hammered with responsibilities from work.
Yes.
And they were stressful meetings, so I was like, I really need a drink today. I actually don't think I got a drink that day, and for that, I'm upset. However, I know if I'll say it, dude. If I had like a nice glass of wine after work that day, I would have been a different person.
That's true.
Chilling. But I went to sleep early. I went to the gym in the morning. I was productive. Really wish I had a drink then, though.
That is a good one.
And it's consistent. You work every week of your life. You always have something to look forward to on Friday.
Yeah. You know what? Like's a great one too. Like Friday, not even just like Friday night, but Friday night when it's like spring, and it's like kind of like now where it's warm enough where you can go sit outside, but it's not like too warm where you're like hot and you're just like chilling out like on the front lawn.
Oh my god! How many times this summer did we just like randomly spark up the grill after a day of doing whatever?
So many times.
Pretty much every time we golfed, which was
and I hope we do that again.
Oh, we're doing it every weekend.
And now we'll have Theo.
Yes, perfect. Because it's summer. I'm going to be working my freaking 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. So Saturday mornings I'm setting aside for golfing in the morning, and that afternoon I'm sparking up the grill, bringing out a 6-pack, and we're lighting up the grill. Which I might change my answer from like after the work week to just like grilling in general, because they usually go hand in hand for me.
Right.
During the springtime per se. Like once I'm out of work, dude, I'm firing up the grill. I don't care if I'm cooking for myself or for 10 people. The grill is being used. I'm grilling my vegetables on there, my steaks, my chicken. I'll cook anything on a grill.
Okay, cool.
That was all over the place, but I ended up on grilling for 3. So
Okay. All right, so my number 3 is beach drinks.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Like anything on the beach.
Yep.
And, like, there's so many different variations, but just anywhere on the beach. Like, honestly, whether I'm at the beach at Lake Winnipesaukee or on the beach in Aruba, the drinks hit the same.
They do.
I don't care.
It doesn't. And, like, once you have 2 of them, you don't know where you're at.
Right, you're like, oh. Like, at the Nazwa at Lake Winnipesaukee, you're like, oh, this is Aruba.
Yeah, like, you can just pretend you're wherever, and it's fantastic. Yeah. Unless you're at Hampton Beach, because that beach is disgusting.
Fucking gross.
If you go to Hampton Beach, I don't support you.
If Hampton Beach is your favorite beach, literally go to any other beach and you'll be like, oh wait, no, I'm wrong.
Exactly. Gloucester?
So much nicer.
Oh my god.
Even fucking Salisbury is so much nicer.
Oh my god, yeah. There's less to do there, but it's less riffraff
exactly.
for that. Also, hidden fact, I'll give my secret little gem. In between Salisbury and Hampton, like right as you cross the border, there's a state park up there. Okay. You do have to pay to get entry, but if you're like me and Alex, state or federal employees, you can get in for free.
Yes, we can.
You can park there for free. Mm-hmm. And then you have your own private beach that people have to pay for. And obviously, why would you pay for a beach if Hampton and Salisbury are like 2 miles away, right? So no one goes there. We go there because we don't want to deal with those other beaches. And we can get in for free.
You're going to say the name or you're going to keep it to yourself?
I don't know the name. It's
not really a secret gem, but go find it.
Oh, you know where Salisbury is? You know where Hampton is?
Right in the middle.
Look in between. Pull up a map on your phone.
Jamie, can you look that up for us?
Jamie, can you plug that in for me? Throw it in the... Can we get some hearts in the chat for this random beach, please?
I just want to go on the record and say that I forget who it was, but I think it was either Lindsay or Brandon, and they were like, is Jamie a real person? And I was like... Yes, he is. Yes. He's literally right down the hall right now. He's going to look up that place.
Jamie is very real. They sit in the same apartment as us, and whenever we need something, we get it. So
yeah, it's great, honestly.
Life is good. What are you at? You're at number 3 now, correct?
Yeah, okay. That was my beach drinks.
So is it my number 2 now?
Yes.
Oh, all right. So my number 2 drink is going to be the first mimosa on a day drink day.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Doesn't matter to me why you're day drinking. Maybe you took a sick day from work, using your PTO. Maybe you've dedicated this one, like a holiday or something. Uh-huh. But when you wake up and you know you have no responsibilities that day, and or say if we're in the White Mountains, you know what I'm saying? And you know we don't have to leave the house all day. That first beer when you know your whole day is drinking.
I like that.
First beer, mimosa. I'm a big mimosa guy. I absolutely love it. You know, call it 90% champagne. 5% orange juice.
That does not add up.
5% vodka.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. We make some real super mimosas up on my end, but I think that one's just a solid one.
You know what is a great day drinking day well, there's two of them, okay? Which I think these could be, the second one I'm going to say I think could be a event on its own, but I honestly forgot about that, and now I'm mad that I don't have my top 5. But, so one is Easter, because like I said...
So good for day drinking.
Yeah, it's like this weather, so you can kind of be outside sometimes if it's not like pouring on Easter. And if it's that type of day, you just want to drink all day long.
Yeah.
And the other one is Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, perfect for day drinking.
Awesome. And now that I think about it, I feel like Thanksgiving could be like one event as its own, but I didn't even think about that.
Thanksgiving is perfect because once you get old enough, you got Blackout Wednesday the day before, which obviously was canceled this past year, which really upset me to my core. But you wake up, a little bit of hangover on Thanksgiving Day. You hit a hair of the dog. Guess what? Hey, Mom, I'm home for Thanksgiving. Can you drive me to the old high school I went to watch the game? You watch the game, spike your hot chocolate. Maybe, who's going to know? Sorry, teachers. And then...
Sorry, Ron.
And then get my dad to bring me home or something from the game or whatever, and I'm just set up for a day of cruising.
Awesome.
Eat dinner. We eat dinner early at my house, like 1:30. After that, dude, either I'm down for the count and I'm going to bed, or I'm linking up with my friends on a Thanksgiving night and we're smashing some beers.
Bro, usually, yeah, I like eat at my house. They always like force dessert down my throat. Cause like, try this. Then I go to Lindsay's and I eat there and have dessert there. It's a lot, but it's amazing.
See, I hang out with all my friends with like the dysfunctional families where like we just like eat dinner and then we just like fuck off for the day. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no longer a holiday for us, but to us it's still a holiday because we've been drinking since 10. So we can't just let that fizzle out. So obviously
football on.
Oh my god, football, dude! Crack open some cold ones.
Yeah, get some new teams playing though. Come on.
Oh my god, I'm so sick of watching the fucking Bears
and the Lions.
Oh, gross!
Go away.
Give me the Patriots. Give me the Vikings. I want to see Vince Wilfork.
Fucking let the Dolphins play for God's sake.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
No,
give me some interesting uniforms at least. Something
honestly,
good. I don't. I'm mad. Disgusting.
Okay, I guess we'll move on. So my number 2.
Cool.
Is wedding drinks.
Elite.
There is nothing better than just letting loose and having a great time at a wedding and having some drinks.
The last wedding I went to, there was an open bar.
That's
and
awesome.
It was very busy, so I was worried that it was going to be too busy to get drinks when I needed them. So I took it upon myself to double fist all night.
I'd like to go on the record and say I know what Tom is talking about, and he did get those drinks. I promise you.
I never had to wait in line, but I kept double fisting.
I promise you, he got those drinks.
Anyway, that night I got in a fist fight and paid hundreds of dollars in damages to my Airbnb host. I'm sorry, Nanette. Louisiana just does things to you.
Come on the show.
Nanette, come on the show.
We'll
I'd like to publicly apologize for trashing your Airbnb and breaking things like my head through a window. But
bro, if this ever breaks through and she somehow ends up listening to
there's
this,
no way, dude.
She's so funny.
I swear to God, that was the only Airbnb in a 50-mile radius down on the Gulf in Louisiana. We were straight up in Swamp Crocodile area.
Yeah.
Only Airbnb I could find, and of course, why she hit me afterwards, she was like, yeah, that was my grandmother's house. I inherited it, and I still had all of her belongings in there.
Oops.
That was our family heirloom chair that you broke. And I was like, look, lady, why did you put your grandmother's heirloom in the house so my friend could pick me up and put me through it? Why would you put that in Airbnb?
Facts.
Regardless, we paid for it.
That's good.
But wedding drinks, fantastic.
Yeah. Honestly, haven't been to that many weddings, but I am very excited because we're at that age.
Oh yeah.
Where it's gonna start to have this domino effect.
I cannot wait.
People are just gonna start getting married, and it's gonna I feel like there's a time in everyone's life where it's for some reason everyone gets married at the same time, and you have one summer where there's 8 weddings.
Look,
I cannot wait for that.
I'm gonna be openly honest and admit to you that I will be probably a few years behind you guys.
That's okay.
Due to how my life's going. Because we're not getting married. But I want all of my friends to get married. I don't care who you're getting married to. I don't care if it's a sham. Just get married.
I don't care if it's a sham.
Me and Alex discuss this
all the time.
Bi-weekly at least.
Yeah.
About our weddings in the future. We have already planned our speeches for each other's weddings, our coordination, And as far as some of our friends and relatives' weddings, we're getting kicked out.
Oh, totally.
We're getting absolutely thrown out.
Vic, I'm sorry in advance. But yeah, I already talked to Nick about this. At my wedding, I'm getting a rope and I'm tying you, Nick, and Theo together by rope because you guys are going to have to keep an eye on Theo, but I know you're going to be too trash to actually do it. And you're going to have to keep an eye on each other.
Dude.
And it's going to be hilarious.
We're going to be clotheslining people.
Yeah, because you're going to be fighting all night too. Like, I'm going to look over and you and Nick are going to be like in a slapping fight. And like Theo's going to be like jumping on you too. Like, it's going to be a sight to see.
I've decided at my wedding I want to do one of those things. I've been seeing on like TikTok a lot recently where they like play these drinking games where they just like ask you rapid fire questions. And like whoever loses gets hit in the face with one of those like blowing up like fist. I want to do that with like the groomsmen or whatever because like I see all these videos.
You can't knock me out on my wedding day though. Oh, right.
Jamie, can you put a reminder for don't knock out Alex on his wedding day? I see some of these hits and like they look personal. Like they don't look like haha you lost. It's like right, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I wouldn't do that to anyone.
No.
I would hope someone would do it to me though personally for the content.
Sure, I'll do it.
Literally rock my shit, dude.
I got you.
Does not bother me.
Deg will do it.
Yeah, Deg will do it. It's fine. We might have to pay some damage fees at the wedding venue.
Yeah.
But
did you watch the fights last night?
I did not. No, dude. I was in bed at like 9:30 last night.
So what happened yesterday was.
Are you talking about the first fight?
No, but that was unreal.
That was crazy.
Yeah, but me and Nick were playing basketball, and because you know the guy that fought Muhammad.
Yeah.
Because he fought like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. It was February 13th.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this guy's nasty or whatever. So me and Nick were fucking around playing basketball yesterday, and I wasn't hitting a single shot. And then I was like a million yards away, and I was like, Nick, if I hit this, I'm gonna put $50 on Muhammad. Fucking drained that shit from so far away. So I put $50 on him, and then the fight got stopped in like the second round because Muhammad got poked in the eye, and his eye was literally bleeding.
Really?
So it was a no contest.
Really?
So I didn't win money, but I also didn't lose money.
That's not that bad because we lost a lot of money the other day.
Yes, no, we did.
I just feel like I am too reckless when it comes to sports betting.
Yeah.
Not happy about all the money I lost the other day.
You know, me and Nick.
But that's such a solid pick, Mohammed. Like,
yeah, well,
he's not losing.
Yeah, but he was facing Leon Edwards, and everyone was like, "Oh," and honestly, he was kind of getting rocked.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he had a. Who did he fight?
I don't know.
But I remember it was a great fight, but I didn't expect him to do that good.
But yeah, so I broke even last night because I won like one bet.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, and then two of the picks that me and Nick picked were no contest. So two of them, we like just got our money.
Did that beautiful woman win?
No.
That's tough. I didn't think she would.
She did
but
not. You know what me and Nick were talking about yesterday?
What?
Which I completely forgot about and didn't even think about. You know how close we live to the New Hampshire border?
Right here?
No, in Winchendon.
Super close.
Like 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, we can. Oh, we can.
We could literally drive to that liquor store or market or whatever.
Yeah, and place
bets on Sports Kings, and then drive home.
For legal reasons, when we talk about our sports bets, that's what we do anyway. We obviously don't bet any other way through like a bookie or something. No. We just cross the border into New Hampshire and place our bets there. Or we do like friendly bets in the house.
Yeah, it's
like,
so funny.
Alex, dude, I'll bet you $50 this guy's going to win. And he's like, nah, dude, I bet you $50 the other guy's going to win. That's how we
and then there was a no contest, so nobody won.
Yeah, so we play fair in the kitchen, but you know how it is. But yeah, no, we are super close to that border.
I'm going to the lake next weekend, and March Madness will be on. And that is not good for my wallet.
I'm gonna...
Yeah, no. Yeah, I got you.
Silent agreement on what's gonna happen next week anyway, guys.
Not illegal.
Catch me in 2 weeks on my yacht.
Catch him in 2 weeks, homeless on the side of the road, asking for money.
So this is what you do when betting on March Madness. You make your bracket, understand that you probably got everything wrong.
Oh, yeah.
You put money on the team that you bet to lose. So either you win money or your bracket wins. And you're fucking good.
I don't know about that logic, but...
So
possibly.
I'm going to put money on every single fucking game in this bracket.
Bro, that's my problem, I know. Well, see, it starts like... I think it starts Thursday.
Yeah.
But I won't be there Thursday.
I go grocery shopping in New Hampshire. We'll make it work.
I'm going to hit you up Thursday morning to ask you how your day is going.
Exactly.
Obviously.
Yes. But I'm going to put money on every single game in this tournament, and I'm just going to pick the opposite of whatever my bracket says. So no matter who wins, I'm happy.
That's true. That's true.
Maybe.
Unless you really think the team's going to win. Well,
do you know how many games there is?
Because we don't have money on the brackets.
Yeah, exactly. Because our league sucks, and we have athletes that.
Let's spend money.
NCAA, whatever.
I don't like to gamble. Like, oh my goodness.
It's all right. You guys are broke, and that's fine. But
no, we respect your.
No, we do. We're just degenerates.
Profession or whatever.
We're degenerates.
Yeah, no, we really are.
We know that, and I'm either going to come out of this tournament rich, or I will be taking out personal loans to pay for gas.
I love March Madness.
So excited.
I'm so excited.
And I'll be honest, I don't watch college basketball year round. I watch sports year round. You give me any reason to get competitive, and you have me threatening to sleep with my league's moms in the group chat.
Honestly, and it's unreal.
It's
honestly, and I like the first few days of games more than I like the Final Four.
Oh, because there's so much going on. There's just
so much going on, and you're like, oh, my team's winning here. Oh, they're winning here. Oh, what's going on over there?
And then 20 minutes later, you're like, fuck!
You're like, I have 0 points remaining. No!
My bracket's dead, and it's the first day.
You're like, why did I put the 13 seed to win? What did I do?
Why did I pick Gonzaga to win it all? They're out on round 2 because they choke every year, and they just don't make it.
Facts.
Stop picking them.
Don't pick Gonzaga.
Don't pick Duke this year either.
I don't think they're going to make the tournament.
Good. I haven't been
or is that Kentucky? No, they both
I don't think. Yeah, they're both trash.
I don't know
this
if
year.
either of them are going to make
Official pick of the college commute, Illinois. Facts.
Garza. That's that guy's name.
Garza?
Yeah.
What a great recollection you just had.
Like
that was impressive. I had no idea.
It's my team, bro. I don't know anyone else on the team.
I'll buy an Illinois basketball shirt and I'll rep it and hope it comes in before they lose.
I think they should be like a 5 seed or something. Like, they actually are decent, but they're not like a 1 seed.
Do you know what team I've been picking? Like, there's 2 teams I've been picking yearly for so many years because every year I genuinely think they're going to win. Virginia and Michigan State.
Yeah, I knew it.
Every fucking year I just see Virginia and I'm like, I believe in them.
They won, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah. Do you know what that year was?
What?
The year I didn't fucking pick them.
Yeah, because I picked Michigan State.
Yeah, I did. Because I was going on 4 years in a row of picking Virginia, and they just never won. And I was like, "Fuck this team, dude! I'm going with Michigan State." Pick Michigan State, nothing.
I think Virginia's good again this year, aren't they?
Yeah, I know. I'm going to pick them in at least 2 of my leagues.
I'm going to be so upset though if this tournament gets fucked up because of COVID. Because
I don't think it will.
But have you seen there's all the the division tournaments? Like a bunch of games were canceled and forfeited because of COVID. Like Kansas had to forfeit their game. I think Virginia did too.
I'm gonna freak out.
So
I'm gonna lose my shit.
I think they might still be able to make the tournament, but they forfeited their right to play for the. That's why in the ACC championship, it was an 8 seed versus a 5.
Is that why yesterday was the last day to give your reasoning for your eligibility in the?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or because you had to. It was either you had to give your reasoning for that, or swear, being hey, we are taking the proper steps. We will be able to compete in this tournament because we're taking extra precautions. So I think every team had to swear allegiance to the COVID force to make sure that they could stay in the tournament.
At least they're doing a bubble.
Yeah, honestly. Where are they playing all the games in
one spot?
One spot.
They're doing what the NBA did last year.
Yeah,
which is so smart.
Imagine. My god, I would have such a good time being in that bubble. Yeah. You think you're allowed to interlope with the other teams, not sexually, but socially? No, it's tough.
Maybe, I don't know.
How many fucking hotel rooms do they take up for that?
A lot.
I would easily sleep. You guys ever stay in a
rent
hotel?
out Disney?
I would sleep in a hotel for 2 months happily.
Oh, totally.
Their beds
so nice,
so comfortable. I feel no moral obligation to exist properly in there.
Right.
I wake up in a hotel room. Doesn't matter what time it is, dude. You can crack open a beer.
Yeah.
Which brings me back to my number 1 pick.
I was going to say, we went so far away from that.
My number 1 drink pick. Literally any vacation drink.
Yeah.
When you're on vacation and you're drinking, when we're in the White Mountains, you and me are grilling, drinking beer. So this is probably one of my favorite experiences I've ever had with Alex. We're on vacation. We're up in the White Mountains. Us and a bunch of our friends are up there. Very recently, of course. And but
pre-COVID. We all were wearing masks, I swear.
And we were just chilling. We had a raised deck. It was a second floor deck. We had the grill. Me and Alex are grilling burgers and hot dogs. Mostly I was grilling. He just stood next to me really and and drank.
I gave him beers.
Yeah, he just filled my cup for me.
Didn't mind.
And like everyone was in the backyard playing volleyball, playing catch with a football, and me and Alex were just watching that, vibing like two dads. Absolutely great feeling.
It was awesome.
Or like, you ever go to like a tropical beach, like, you know, you're in Aruba or something, you crack open a bottle of wine, you hit the beach when it's like, it's warm out, but it's nighttime. So like the stars look beautiful because it's like more open in these spots, and you're just slugging wine straight out of the bottle on the beach.
Yes.
Anything is possible.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's my number one. I just feel like nothing can beat that.
Yeah. See, there's a bunch of mine like connect with that. Like I said, the beach one, like partly is like vacation because like sometimes I'm at the beach.
Yeah, exactly. Vacation really just covers so much, and like
so
I don't care what you're doing. Like the first vacation I ever went on that I could legally drink when I went to Montreal, like I got so excited to get there, like I straight up hit the bar right away. I ordered a pina colada, like a frozen pina colada as my first ever legal beverage. Didn't care. Ended up in like a 20-minute conversation with the cops, like right after that drink, just because I was in a province in that country that didn't speak English, and clearly I was not following legal customs because I didn't know. They were yelling at me to read the signs. Couldn't read the signs. I didn't speak French. Regardless, talked my way out of it, finished my frozen pina colada, and had a great weekend.
Yeah.
Drinking.
And honestly, vacation like doesn't have to be like some crazy thing. Like if you don't have the money to like go to somewhere like that, I swear to God, go buy a tent at Walmart and go stay at Lake Denison. I don't even
stay in your backyard. Right. It doesn't matter. Just get out of where you're used to existing. And like you don't need money to do this. Like you and me have had some pretty cheap stays. For like honestly, like I come to your apartment every weekend. This feels like vacation to me. Because like I just come here, I get away from where I exist all the time. And I know that like if I were to crack open a beer right now, no one would say anything.
Nope.
We're just having a good time.
Theo might look at you and be like, really? Again?
Yeah, but you know he's going to lick the bottom of my beer to give me approval to drink it anyway.
He's a judgmental little bitch, though.
Ain't that right? Yeah, it's because he's got a cone on his head.
I mean, yeah, I do feel bad. But alright, so my number one, which kind of is like, again, it's similar, but it's any backyard barbecue drink.
Yes.
And that's why I was saying, like, what you were talking about being up in the White Mountains, like, that's what I'm thinking about. Like,
exactly.
Just chilling on the grill, like, having a drink, playing some volleyball, just, like, hanging outside. Like we do at your house, like, every day during the summer.
Throwback to Memorial Days pre-COVID.
Oh, my God. Memorial Days at Tom's house were off the chain.
It's noon. Someone's holding me up at the grill. I'm flipping burgers. I'm flipping steaks. We got cornhole going. We got Polish horseshoes. But pre-COVID, we'd have like 20 people deep in my backyard. Dude, squirting each other with like bubble guns while people are puking. Sorry, friend.
We're calling you out this week. Couldn't handle
just straight nothing but good times. I remember the one Memorial Day where I went to sleep at like 2 a.m. and then I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, and then I walked 12 miles to get breakfast and walked back. It was like a 6-hour ordeal. Great day though.
Yeah, no thanks.
I got back and everyone was still sleeping on couches and stuff at my house, and I was like,
see, that's the one that I had to go home because somebody had a little too much to drink.
Ah, yes, that was the day that I was shooting her with a bubble gun while she was puking. I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's okay. I think she forgives you now.
Yeah, I remember hopping on my BMX bicycle, doing some like 180s in the backyard.
Yeah, that's the type of thing I'm talking about. That's my number one.
Yeah, dude. I open the pool gate. I rarely swim on those days because I really like... I'm that dad. I like to tend to the grill. Yeah. I like to sit on the deck, enjoy like a calm beverage, and watch everybody else have fun.
Me too.
That is like my sweet spot.
Yeah.
Whether it be a college graduation party or Memorial Day or any holiday, just know that we're having a great time.
College graduation party.
Yeah, when we're all old enough to partake in activities.
Obviously, I see. Bro, when I graduate, guess what we're doing?
What?
Nothing. I don't care about college graduation. Just do not care. Could not care less. We'll go get drinks or something.
I had you know what? So for my college graduation, I didn't do anything. I graduated from college seamlessly. Nothing mattered. It was all, but I graduated on the weekend of Alex's birthday, his 21st birthday. So Alex's 21st birthday and my graduation kind of fused into one night.
And it was awesome.
And only one of us made it out alive.
I mean, I made it out alive.
Barely,
yeah. I was struggling.
Guy was puking at like 6:30 p.m. the next day.
Yeah, it was bad. It was a great 21st birthday.
Oh, fantastic. I had a wonderful time, besides eating shit on the ice leaving the restaurant. But
yeah.
we did have a DD that night.
We did. Thank you.
We
appreciate it.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Jamie, thanks for driving us.
Jamie for dropping us off. Also, thanks for getting us kicked out of the first bar. Jamie.
Nice job, Jamie.
It's not your 21st. If you
Guess what? She's not going to listen to this anyway, so
that's true. So
she's not supportive. If she gets this far, she's going to yell at me.
she's going to freak out. But that's not my gripe to have.
Yeah, no. Before we go, we're almost there. I don't know if you noticed, but we did have to change our intro and outro song to the podcast because, I don't know, the other one I had paid like $1 to get the rights to it, but I guess it like expired after a month. And then YouTube was yelling at me. So I changed it, but I don't like it as much. So if anyone here listening can like make us a little jingle, that'd be awesome.
Yo, straight up, if we have any listeners of this podcast who are musically inclined, I will be so supportive. I'll pay you. I will give you money if you make a song for our like beginning and outro to this podcast.
Doesn't even have to be that good.
Oh no, I'll support you regardless.
Yeah, we'll just be like, it'll be like fun. I don't know.
Yeah, we're just here having a good time for no reason. But if anyone wants to make us some music, if anyone's good with, I'm pretty good at the graphic design, I must say myself. But Alex is good at the editing. We all have our division of powers. If we could get someone on some nice jingles for us or something, is jingle still a word?
Yeah.
Do people still use it?
Sure.
I'll go with it. You know, a song, a theme song. That sounds more badass.
Yeah, make it like cool, like fucking like Avengers, like
like Pirates of the Caribbean. Whenever Jack Sparrow's like running from something, that tune used to come on, and I'm ready to fucking fight. I'm like, yeah, I'm a badass.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Anyway, that's our outro request. Again, I cannot emphasize this enough. The College Commute is a free thinking podcast. We do not, we don't endorse any irresponsible drinking. We're very responsible when it comes to it. And again, cannot emphasize it enough. We are not sponsored by the Illinois men's basketball team for this upcoming bracket.